Hi guys, this is Nancy Lynn with Sew Euphoria, and once again today we're working on our country journal. I think this is number 9. And we've done some other things, and we've done some things, just some play pretties in here, but they really didn't have any pockets or anything like that. So today I think what we're going to do is make a pocket, and I think this one is maybe going to be one we could paper clip on there. So I hope you enjoy this, and let's get going. I pulled out some papers. I found this was an old paper, and I got this at a yard sale somewhere, a big old pack of paper, but it's got the pretty fruit on it, so I thought this would go, and it's got the brownish color. This came from a paper pack, and this was the paper pack, and it's Vintage Memories, and it is by DCWV or DWCV. I don't see. Premium Stack, DCWV.com is where it came from, and it's called Vintage Memories, and it's got some really pretty ephemera in it for more vintage type stuff. So what I thought we'd do today, I don't have a prototype for this one. I saw Pam at Paper Outpost, and she had kind of made one of these folders as an attachment, and I thought I would make this one as more of a she did it, I think, as a pocket, or maybe she did it as an attachment, but I'm going to do this one as more of an attach, something we can attach. And so what I've done is I've taken this, and let's see, what are, there's 9, 10, 11. So it's the length of this, and this is a piece of cardboard stock and I cut it down to 7.5 inches. And so this should fit. What did I do with my... Yeah, and that will fit inside our journal. And so now what I'm going to do, I figured this paper would be pretty on here as our outside. And so it's just about, this is a 12 by 12 inch paper. So yeah, so this is 11.5, so it just about fits. And all I'm going to do, into it from this end down here. Oh, that's kind of crooked. We need to straighten that up. And what I'm going to do is just tear this paper so it'll fit. Let's do it from a straight edge. Just want to make sure I don't have, this is that piece that, that's better. And now we're going to tear this. And we'll save that because we can use that for something different. And now we're going to put this on the outside, and I figured this they could pull out and use as a little travel journal. So we're going to glue this, and I'm going to use my glue stick has disappeared, but have no fear, I have more. And I'm just going to go around the inside of this. With my glue stick. And I don't always trust my glue stick, so I am going to put a bead of our art glitter glue, getting the corners, just for that extra little protection. And then we're going to take our paper and we're going to centerize it. Make sure we're covered. I'm going to flip it over so I can see that we've got some on all the edges. And it's out as far as I can get it out. Okay, so we have that, and then I'm going to go around and trim my edges. And I'll work on those in a minute. And so then, so I've got it, and this stuff all dries pretty quickly. So I'm going to fold. If you have a bone folder, you can use your bone folder. I find the side of my scissors works just fine. Fold in this side. And I just folded it in thirds. And now you can do it either way. You can have the big side here, or, and I think I'm going to have it, so this one's just a little bit thinner on the end, and I might put a little ruffle, so that might work right there. And I think now what I'm going to do is put some kind of this paper on the inside. And I do like the little flower, the fruit. So and we'll come this way, and all I'm doing is bringing this paper up to, but not past the fold line. I just want to make sure my bottom is straight, so it'll be straight up this way. I think we'll tear our edges. And we got some pretty little extras. And then we're going to put this here. And I'm just going to bring it down right there. And we'll tear this edge. And so that'll go in the center so that they'll have some writing space. Fits good. I can tear neatly just a little bit more. I know if I had measured this it would fit, but I can do this. so now I think we're going to use some of our archival ink, and this is coffee. I'm going to do it all around my edges. Just to get rid of that white paper edge. And that one's done for there. And now we're going to do 2 more. And these are both going to have to be different because they're a different side, but I do want this in the middle. This edge. This one did not want to tear correctly. This paper is probably old. I probably got this back in the 80s maybe. I don't know when it was created, but I've had it a long time. The main thing I want to do is line it up there, and it should be straight. And now we're going to tear again. And then we're going to come in. We're going to fold. Now I'm going to try this on this piece, but remember one of these was smaller than the other. Yeah, so it's got to be a little bit smaller than this one. Alright. I'm going to put my stuff on there so we have one more page. I'm going to put this to here. Make sure it's even with the bottom. Go straight up. I'm going to tear this piece. I'm going to put this one in. Right at the fold. There we go. And let's fold our last piece and tear it. And we're going to measure the top piece. And we're going to tear. And now we're going back to our coffee archival ink. And we're going to get rid of those white edges. Y'all just holler at me if I get off center. I have not gotten used to my center point on this. Right, there's one. Two. We've already done our third one. Let's cover up our ink. So we've got these, but I think what I am going to do is uncover our ink. Before I do any of this, I am going to ink up our cardstock. This is a cardstock has been really good. It's a good thickness. It's got that manila color to it. I got it off of Amazon. I need to start up one of those Amazon links so that I can let you guys know where. And then we're gonna fold. Go. We'll do the outside while we'll ink it all while we're here. Alright, so now we have this. I'm going to put back up our ink. We're going to use some and we're also going to use some of our art glitter glue. Get the corners. This is the hardest part. There we go. It's like threading a needle. Hopefully this is the right one, and it is. Now we're going to do the middle one, same procedure. Here's our art glitter glue. Make sure we get the corners. Oh, I've been thinking with us not being able to get out and about and do things right now, and with my eyes, I don't drive. Someone had said to me, I have retinitis pigmentosa, which means that out of my left eye, I kind of see shadows still with it. I can make out some stuff, but with my right eye is my better eye, and I see out of a tiny little hole, kind of like a telescope. So everything up near me, some days I can see really well, others not, but it's, if you put your hand kind of like that and you looked out through it, that's kind of how I see. But I'm so thankful for that, because if I had another eye disorder, then I wouldn't be able to create and do that. Maybe something that took away, like macular degeneration, that took away my central vision. So I'd have to look from the side all the time to see. But it took a while. I drove up till 2008, and then they said no more driving. I shouldn't have been driving, actually. So they took it away. So since 2008, I have had to rely on public transportation, which Pensacola, we're not a real big city, so most of your buses run about once an hour. And the bus drivers are really good about trying to make sure that you make your next contact. And they know that you're going to have to be waiting out there for about another hour. Okay, so here is our book. But you know what, when you just can't get in your car and go, and like now we really can't go anyway, but it's still, when you can't get in your car, I know I've been wanting to get to the thrift stores to get a couple of new books to pull apart, and I just haven't been able to do that. So here is our little thing. Now I pulled out all kinds of little ephemera that I have. Hey, I think I said that right this time. And I've got the little mason jars. We've got our little heart. These all came from the same printout. But I think it's going to open from that way. Maybe could trim. No, maybe not. Trial and error. That's not too bad with that. No, I like this one the best. Alright, so let's trim this down so we can have a little I have a little corner cutter, but I just never have it out. And I think I want it to open this way. So is that going to be? Yeah, we can do that. And we can make it into a little pocket. So I'm going to take my little so I can, ooh, that one's way too big. Let's go down to our 1-inch one. Yeah, that's better. And you want to put it about in the middle, about halfway up. Let's see if I can turn you guys in so you can see it's halfway up. Pinch, and then we've got our little pocket thing. Let's pull you back out. Sorry, I don't mean to make you guys seasick. And that can go there. Alright, so now let's put this aside, and we'll find some little ephemera to go on here. I have something in turquoise. That's pretty. No, I don't like that. But I do like this. But I do have these little there we go. Put that on there. And that on there. No. And I have some words, and maybe we can put create. Boy, have I made a mess with this stuff. Oh, here's another flower. Nope, I still like those roses on there. What do you guys think? No. I'm looking for, I had a couple more words already cut out. Carpe diem. Beauty. So I think this is going to be the hold on, I got lots more words. Let me pull out my ephemera. It's cut out and ready to go. I haven't shown you guys these yet. I made these little hearts and they're pretty stiff. I might have to show you guys how I did those. One of the words is abide. Now these are from, you can buy these from Gina or G, and I will list it on the back of the thing. There are some that have, that's too big, roses. Some that are just plain. There's that word abide keeps coming up, but create. I have some of the little ones that have little flowers on them, but blessed. How about if we're blessed today? I know I sure am every day. So back to my eyes. I talked to you guys about it because I want everyone to realize that even if you have a disability, don't let that define you. Do whatever it is that you want to do, and that you can find a way to still do it. Like I said, I am so blessed that I have the time to do this, and that it's something that I love doing. Am I showing you guys this? No. Right there. So I think I'm gonna